Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Nanny News. It's your host, Ashley Cunningham, aka Nanny Announcements. On this episode, we are going to be talking about a new type of nanny. What does that mean? I don't know. Sit back, relax, grab you some popcorn, and get ready for another juicy episode. Alrighty, are y'all ready to find out what the new type of nanny is there? Right? So we got all types of different nannies, right? We got our live-in type, we got our full-time, we got our live-out, we got our nanny share, we got a nighttime nanny, we got an after-school nanny, we got male nannies, we got NCSs, we got doulas. Baby, we have it all, right? But what about our little fur babies? Am I getting the brain twisted now? Yeah, what about those little fur babies that we have at our house? Because I know at least 50% of us watching this right now that work in a nanny house have a dog as well that they have to take care of, right? So this wonderful, wonderful nanny, she considers herself as a nanny, which I would too. And here's why. Her name is Jennifer Kupskine. She lives in Seattle and she is a pet nanny. She takes care of little fur babies instead of children. Now, what does this job entail? Because I was very intrigued when I saw this. I said, pet nanny. Like, okay. I don't like animals, but okay. I see that. I can see how that could be. Well, technically, what a pet nanny would be considered as a flight nanny. I like the name pet nanny just because I feel like her story can also entail having children as well. But anyways, that's a whole nother subject, whatever. But we're gonna call Jennifer a pet nanny. So Jennifer, she takes care of these little babies. And now what exactly does she do? Well, she travels with these dogs. She brings these dogs to their new owner or to a new location, to dog shows, to fit friends, family. She basically, whatever the owner or the breeder at that time needs, she takes care of. She basically starts mostly of her job in Seattle, and how she started this was back in 2019 when one of her friends asked her to bring her dog that was in Seattle to a new location in Eastern Washington. And so of course, Jennifer, loving animals like she does, took the offer. And quickly on that trip, Jennifer noticed how much she actually loved doing this. And then how much people would actually do this, and pay for a service like this. So her being like us nannies and being nannypreneurs, she goes back to the drawing board and she basically comes up with her own business model, gets her business license, registers herself with the USDA, and now she accepts clients all the time. And she makes this job more like a side gig job for her. She said it's not technically her full-time job, which, as I'm sure you could make it a full-time job depending on your clients and how often your clients need the service. So now what does the service include? So basically, a typical day in the life for her is that she picks the dog up from the breeder or the owner the night before the travel. The day of the flight, she will put the dog into her travel size approval bag for the dog. She will make sure that the dog is added to her ticket, because it's like a minor child. Like if you add if you're traveling with a minor, they have to still be included onto the ticket. It's the same for dogs. They have to be included on the owners or the breeders' ticket. So she makes sure that the dog's information is added on there. She packs everything that they need: food, water, toys, blankets, and most importantly, that pad. Do not forget the pee pad. And then they head to the airport. Once they get to the airport, she checks into her flight at the front, and she pays the pet fee. Now, what is a pet fee? Well, basically, it's just like we gotta pay a fee to go onto the flight. Like the ticket that we pay is our fee. The dog gotta have a ticket as well, and that's the pet fee. Their tickets, pet fees range between from $95 to $125, depending on the dog, and I'm sure depending on the dog's size. In most airlines accept small bunnies, small cats, small dogs, very small animals that can fit underneath the seat. That is the most important part. They have to fit underneath the seat. And y'all know they do not play about anything fitting underneath that seat. You got one little string. Oh, Becky, put that mug back in. You know, I'm like they fly to this on the airport. So they have to fit underneath the seat. And once they get to she pays for the fee. Right before they board, she just makes sure the dog is the most comfortable by getting the dog out, making its last little run that it needs to do, making its last little pee that it needs to do, giving it cuddles so they can get used to her and just being able, in the carrier. And then they board the flight. And like I said, the dog has to fit underneath underneath the seat. The thing is, though, once you put the dog underneath the seat and board the flight, the dog cannot come out of the carrier. So the dog has to stay inside the carrier the entire time. And then, once they get on the flight, she will make sure the dog is cool. She'll open up the little bag, the little, carrier, just a little bit to, so he can pop his head out and can see what the heck is going on. And once she lands or at the destination that she is at, she usually has the breeder or the owner meet them at the airport or just a few miles off of the airport so she can turn around and catch her flight. She likes to do her flights all in one day to shorten the cost for her clients. Now, how much does she cost? Pay. And now that's the juicy part, right? Because we all want to know how much money the girl gets. So basically, Jennifer, she charges, has 3 different charges that she charges for the family. She charges for the airfare, of course, round trip, because she doesn't need to pay for anything because this is not her trip that she's going on. It's her clients. So her clients will pay for the trip. Her clients will pay for the pet airfare, which I stated that it ranges from $95 to $125, depending on the dog, the size, the airport, etc. And then, of course, they will pay the nanny fee. Jennifer has set her own nanny fee. It's not a fee that just automatically is set like the pet fee is. Nanny, and she has her own fees and changes it depending on travel. Now, where does she travel to? That's the question. Jennifer travels anywhere, and I'm talking anywhere, even abroad. She travels internationally, and she says that the most memorable clients that she had was a poodle, her first poodle, and it was her first time ever going to Paris. And then she was delivered the poodle to Paris because the family had moved and they needed a dog out there. So y'all, this is just another way to make a little money. So my people that love animals, that love dogs, love cats, love any type of animal, look into it. Look into see if your city has pet nannies or flight nannies. See what they got. Research it because it could be a cool little side gig. I might even research it because after working with these dogs I've been working with all these families I've been working with, because every single family that I have worked in so far has had a dog, and I've never had a dog, so I don't even know nothing about dogs for real. But I have come to custom to, I guess, starting to like them or get adjusted to them. But for me, if we traveling, baby, and it's a free trip, why not? I like going to the airports and things like that. So like I said, look into it. I'm going to link the interview below in the description below. Also, I'm going to link her TikTok. Y'all need to go follow her on TikTok because she is sharing her story through TikTok, and obviously as nannies we support nannies, so please go support Jennifer Kupskinski. She has like the coolest last name, Kupskinski. So you guys, this is the end of the episode, but before you go, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need you to like this video. I need you to subscribe to the channel. And I need you to go tell 3 people about Nanny News and tell them to go subscribe to the channel. And then comment below anything that you would like to see on this channel. Our goal for the month of March is to air 4 episodes of Nanny News. So every Friday, airing at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you will see an episode on our channel of Nanny News. That is our month. Our goal for March is to air 4 episodes, and let me tell you, we gonna air 4 episodes, okay? So I will see you all next Friday for another juicy episode. And like I say, go tell your friends about Nanny News. And thank you for all the support, all the love, and thank you for sticking with me and hearing another juicy story. Love you all, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye.